Alright class, this is the second homework assistance video. We're going to work on two more problems from the homework. Hopefully this will assist you in studying for your test. Alright, number 3. If a scaling triangle has a base that measures 24x squared plus 6x minus 1 and a height of 36, what is the area in terms of x? Okay, what we got is a scaling triangle, and though it's not very important in this problem, it's nice to remember a scaling triangle is simply a triangle where all three leg lengths are of different lengths. Okay, and we're talking about the area, and we've got to remember the formula to find the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle. And remember, since this is multiplication, the 1/2 and the base and the height, they can be in any order, and that's okay. Alright, so the area equals 1/2 times the base, which is this expression, and the height, which is 36. I've always found it's easier to put the constants together and then the variable expression behind it. So instead of doing 1/2 base times height, we're technically doing 1/2 times the height times the base. But we've already discussed how that is exactly the same thing. So that gives us the area is equal to 1/2 times 36. 1/2 times 36 is 18. And then we're going to have 18 times 24x squared times positive 6x times negative 1. Then we're going to multiply the 18 times 24x squared. And when we multiply 18 times 24x squared, we're going to get 432x squared. Then we're going to do 18 times 6. And when we do 18 times 6, we're going to get 108x. Then lastly, we're going to distribute the 18 to the negative 1. 18 times negative 1 is negative 18. So the area of this scaling triangle in terms of x, that means we're looking for a variable expression, is 432x squared plus 108x minus 18. And that's it for the third problem. Alright, the fourth problem is just a little bit different. It says the triangle shown below is an equilateral triangle. And if we'll remember what's important about an equilateral triangle is a triangle where all three sides are the same length. So even though we only have one side length written here, we know since it's equilateral, all three sides are going to be the same length. So all three sides are going to have or can be represented by the variable expression 9x squared plus 2x minus 1. Now, in our question or our stem, it says if the perimeter of the given equilateral triangle is increased, so the perimeter is increased by 6x minus 9, what expression represents the new side length of the triangle? Alright, to begin with, we know one side length, and we want to find the perimeter. It says all three sides are going to be the same. In order to find the perimeter, all we have to do is multiply 3 times the side length. So we have 3 times 9x squared plus 2x minus 1. So we have 3 times 9x squared, which gives you 27x squared. 3 times 2, which gives you positive 6x. 3 times negative 1, which gives you negative 3. So what you've just done is you have found the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. Now, it says that the perimeter, which is represented by this expression, is increased, which means to add, by 6x minus 9. So we're going to add 6x minus 9. And remember, this expression is like it has a 1 in front of it, and you can distribute the 1. And this expression has a 1 in front of it, and you can distribute that 1. But since they're both positive 1, the expressions end up being the same. So we're going to do like terms. We have 27x squared. It doesn't have any like terms, so we're going to bring it down. Then we've got 6x and 6x, which is going to give us 12x. And then we have negative 3 and negative 9, which is going to give us negative 12. So we have the parameter, and we've increased it by 6x minus 9. Now it says what expression represents the new side length of the triangle. Well, if this is the new parameter, and this is still an equilateral triangle, so that means all three sides are the same, all we have to do is divide the perimeter by 3. So that way we'll get 3 equal side lengths. So 27 divided by 3 is 9, so we have 9x squared. 12 divided by 3 is 4, so we have 4x. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. So all three sides of this triangle are going to have a measure of 9x squared plus 4x minus 4. Alright guys, I hope this video assisted you at least just a little bit in your homework.